All right. Hello, welcome back for our round 3 of our group stages here. I am Wolf, and I'm joined by Sajidine this time. Jess is going on break.
Hello. Make
How are
sure
you doing
I'm
today?
close to me and that you can hear me. I am as good as one can be, handling a lot of stuff behind the scenes, but I'm here now, I think. I don't know where my brain is necessarily, but I am here, ready to
don't tell
see
me that.
some really fun games. No,
Yes,
we're good.
we're all good? All right.
Yes.
So for this game, we're actually going to be watching Group E. We'll be seeing Weebo versus Eggdog's Eggnogs, which we've watched in a scrimmage last week, and I messed up their name a lot because if you try to say that fast, you don't know what's going to come out of your mouth. So we'll try to keep that correct for this stream, but we'll see.
I've been practicing my tongue twisters to make sure that I can say it properly. Eggdogs, eggnog.
Oh, that
So,
if I had looked at
ugh.
the schedule before and realized that you guys were going to make me cast Eggdog's Egg. See, I already messed it up. The
There we
Eggdog's
go.
Eggnogs. I probably would have started doing tongue twisters too. But
It'll be
we'll
fun.
see where this is going. So, Eggdog's
Yes.
Eggnogs had to buy the first round, and then they
Mhm.
won their second game against the Iron Maidens. I don't know what map they were on though because the screenshot got cut off, so I can't see what map it is.
Yeah.
But on the
Yeah, and I believe Weebo has won both their first matchups as well. So
yep, they won their first and their second one. Let's see here. Let's see if we can find out what maps they were on.
mm-hmm.
So in the second one, they did Bind.
Yeah. Bind, of course.
Of course. That's a surprise to probably no one. All right, and let's see here. We're going to be... Oh, yeah. And on screen, you should have the standings, which will show you all of the groups that we have and how everybody's doing coming into this third round. I'm excited for this game, though, because these two teams are both average diamond rank. So just like the first two matches that we've watched today, hopefully this one's going to be a pretty close one.
Yeah, they are the two kind of leading the charge in their groups right now, and I'm sure they would like to lock this matchup for themselves, as every notch on that win belt means that you will move forward to our playoffs, as we are just looking for the top 16 teams. Trying to narrow that down to 8. It gets tighter and tighter.
It does. And then the top 4 will be coming back tomorrow for the semis and the finals, which will be a lot of fun to watch.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
so who knows? One of these teams might make it there. Maybe both teams will make it there.
Some cash prizes and gift card, VALORANT gift cards on. Very exciting with is it Act 2 or
episode 2?
I don't even know how they name it. Episode 2.
Yeah, it's episode 2.
Coming up.
Yeah. I think it's called Formation. I think that's the name of this episode. But it looks like we're back on Bind. Did you?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the SFM last night when they released it. It looks so fun. But
yes,
we have a game right now. We're still on episode 1, I think. Yes. And we have Eggnogs sitting on attack, and Team Weebo will be opting to defend, or will be defending for this side of the map on Bind once again. Very exciting. And we talked about this before in one of the matches. We are seeing it come to fruition right now. Raises on both sides. She is quite strong on Bind. I think her alarm bot gives a lot of information, being able to send that through the teleports and down the little hallways and whatnot, just to clear entryways and all that. But is there any surprising picks that we're seeing here? Not necessarily.
Yeah, I was trying to look through the lineups a little bit, and this is pretty typical for Bind. I feel like, each team has one of the Sentinels, either Cypher or Killjoy. Both of them are really good on B side and A side, but you typically see them playing on B on this map.
Yes.
A couple of duelists on each side. We actually do have 3 duelists on Eggdogs, Eggnogs. Whereas only 2 from the Weebo team.
Right.
But yeah, it's this is hopefully going to be a pretty close match. I like the setup already. They've got people going to each site, trying to see just kind of what's gonna be going on and maybe where's the easiest place to attack.
Definitely, and it does look like bodies are already dropping out in showers, and there goes that alarm bot already scouting, but Silverin with that nasty frenzy, that just makes you excited. Already picks up 2, and Sophia across the map grabs another for herself. And it looks like Eggdogs are now down to 2, trying to see if they can make their way onto site and get that spike down.
That's the other good thing about Raze on this site is you can throw her stuff through the teleporters.
Oh, I know.
And it's just so fun.
It's fun when you're doing it, annoying when you have to face it. Serendipity eventually does make her way onto site, but Sophia locks everything down. Triple kill, gets a point on the board for Team Weebo.
Alright, so every time we do one of these, you guys make fun of me because I love the frenzy. It is such a good pistol. And I think Silvorin just proved my point. 2 kills pretty much right off the bat there for her. That was wonderful. She's got my vote.
Yeah, it looks like she's gonna upgrade to the mother of the frenzy. Oh, no, she's changed it back. She's gonna say, I'm gonna stick to the gun that works.
Don't break it if it's not broke.
That arrow almost was really good. Trying to see if it can scout him, but I think it was just a little too high. But it's just round 2. Lisha instead manages to pick up the opening shot before Silverin grabs one of her own. And that shower duel just seems to be a repeat of round 1. I mean, let's say so far this round has been a repeat of round 1.
Yeah, that was
dropped down from both sides.
It was just kind of a faster round 1. But I think we'll see it pick up a little bit here in round 3 because we have actual rifles coming out on the board. I feel like teams sometimes don't take the first 2 pistol rounds all that seriously. Just kind of wanted to get it over with so you can actually get real guns. But yeah, let's see if Eggnogs
like to say that for morale. Pistol rounds, they don't count. That's the morale booster, my mental boost in my head, but...
Yeah, it's the warm-up round.
Silverin's gonna try to do that arrow outside of showers once again. I do believe she manages to land it properly, because it does... But I don't think it still picks it up, but it not Han changes the storyline of the showers and manages to push their way through and take that orb and secures it in the meantime.
It's because Silvorin got rid of the frenzy. I think we can all agree that that's the reason.
Yes. Yeah, so the rest of Eggnogs right now still playing it a bit slow, but it looks like they've made their way onto the borders of A site, trying to see if they can make something happen here. It is only being held by 2 of Team Weebo, and they are dropping all utility right now to try and make their way in. Right here, Raze satchels, and that Lear comes out. It not Han manages to take out Lisha and Lamps, and the rest of her team are just barreling their way through, dropping bodies, and now Sophia on her lonesome on the flank, not enough. Ellie twitches, secures that point on the board for Eggnogs.
Yeah, that was a really nice round from them. They got that pick over on A, made a little bit more noise B just so that the fence didn't quite start rotating immediately. And then they all went over to A and just dominated over there. Got the spike down easily, really set up for the post-plant defense. It was I was sad to see for Lisha that she got distracted by the Reyna the Reyna glare coming out, because I don't think it actually would have blinded her. It was a little bit behind her.
Right. Yeah, it was right below her, and yeah, that bolt manages to spot someone once again outside of showers, and it looks like Eggnogs just playing the same default strategy that they've been doing the last few rounds, leaving bodies outside of every entryway onto site, trying to force Team Weebo to figure out which site they will be pushing towards. And yeah, everybody's taking a little bit slow, poking here and there, but from the movement we are seeing, it looks like they want to try and do a little commitment onto B.
Yeah, they're going to have to
They
deal
will have
with
to-
some Killjoy stuff over there when they start
yes.
this execution. But they only have 2 defenders here.
Yep. A turret already is down. Alarm bot, in the meantime, manages to hit 2, but the molly doesn't really tag anybody else, and the rest of Team Eggdogs are now on site, trying to see if they can get the spike down. Lynn spots Echidna trying to teleport onto site. And it looks like Weebo down to 2 to trying to see if they can make anything here. Make that 1. Oh, nice shock bolt to take Serendipitovs out. But eventually, Slytherin will fall, and round is tied 2-2 right now for both teams.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw the chat there, but apparently that shock bolt landed on Serendipitov's face. So she got stuck with that, and no way to get away from it. But yeah, tied it up.
Just a nice little love letter from me to you.
Oh yes, Sylvorin took out the frenzy again. They have to do a save round. If they win this, I'm just going to say she should probably use the frenzy the rest of the game.
We have seen that happen in prior games. You know, you play with your comfort gun, and it looks like they're going to. Team Weebo will be playing a little more passive on A side right now, opting to just leave showers completely open, as 2 of Team Eggdogs are now making it their own. But Lynn on the opposite side of the map takes out Sophia in the meantime before getting traded out by KK, and does give her a nice little upgrade for that Phantom.
Oh, that was a really nice play from KK, just waiting there with her alarm bot. Because people are going to shoot the alarm bot and be distracted, so you can easily swing that corner to get a pick.
Absolutely. And there seems to be a read for Team Weebo that it does not look like it's B. They're opting to leave Killjoy behind to kind of hold that site down. The rest of the team have rotated onto A to hopefully slow down whatever invasion Eggnogs is going to try and make here. But so far, Itna Han manages to break through, and that spike is coming down. Taking away now, but Echidna takes out 2 in the meantime. It's a 1v1. Spots her on top, triple kill, and a defuse. Team Weebo gets a point on the board. Clean retake for them.
Yeah, that was a really nice retake. There was no hesitation there. They got set up and they executed the retake. That was really well done. Especially with that last one. I'm pretty sure they knew... I believe it was Lynn up on the boxes there. I think they knew that she was up there, so it was a pretty easy take for KK to come around that corner and have her crosshair in the correct position for that 1v1 fight. If she hadn't been told from one of her teammates where that last player was, it could have gone the other way, because normally you're not aiming that far up.
Yeah. Good team comms call, and that's a point on the board. I do love this boom bot into hookah every time, but they, Team Weebo opting not to play out. Sylverin uses her Hunter's Fury trying to clear out showers. It does not connect with anybody.
Yeah, I don't know how smart that was, because they haven't really been pushing showers that much.
They do take that orb now. It's in there. Shockbolt's trying to slow it down, but the spike is sitting outside the borders of B. So it's just another default strat, trying to see if they can get picks. There is a lot of information going out that there's bodies inside showers, but good call, I think, so far. Team Weebo just opting not to commit the rest of B on on that rotation, and they're just playing it slow.
Yeah, it's a little bit
30 seconds on the
unfortunate.
clock.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
definitely have to
30 seconds left.
commit to a site now.
So really, it does look like they are just going to opt for a B attempt here. But they do have the teleporter in case, but it's 14 seconds left. They need to get in, and they're going to try and make something happen with that lockdown. Get that spike down in the meantime. On 6 seconds, bodies already falling down in hallways over there. But oh my goodness, that operator to the face of of Sophia on that Empress. And again, attackers lock that and manages to tie the round. Good for Eggdogs.
Yeah, that was a really nice attack from them. I was gonna say I was a little disappointed that Serendipitovs had taken some of those shots in hookah that she did, because I don't think Weebo knew that they were in hookah. They were starting their rotation over to A, which would have given Eggnogs kind of a clear sight on B to go onto. But it worked out for them in the end, so nothing wrong with that. Looks like we're getting some more aggression from Weebo here starting off.
Yeah. You have 3 of in the team already just like kind of postering around. And they are on a half buy, but oh my goodness, those clean picks in the meantime on short already gives that information that, hey, A should be open. Killjoy already immediately rotating out. KK trying to see if she can drop some of her utilities there. But the rest of Eggdogs are already pushing their way in, manages to take her out even before she's able to do anything. Announcer said it, flawless round for Team Eggnogs. 4 on the board.
Yeah, they got really lucky there with the first couple of picks on A short. I don't think Weebo's going to be that aggressive again. But having the 3 of them, I think, were there, come out of A short and just get picked off one by one, opening up the site, making it super easy for Eggnogs to get on site, plant, and then defend it. And now we have quite a few ultimates up on Eggnogs' side. Curious to see what they do with them.
I am sure they are very itchy to start using them, and it looks like they're just gonna kind of play a little slow once again. You'll notice though that Killjoy has rotated, switched herself outside or away from B. All of her utility is posted up onto A site, and it seems like a good call because so far the rest of Team Eggdogs are sitting just right outside of short, trying to see if they can maybe get a pick and then barrel their way through.
Yeah, this will be interesting if Eggnogs decides to get aggressive and rush onto site, because they're not going to be expecting all of this utility from Killjoy to just be waiting here for them.
Yeah, and with that spike sitting on Serendipitovs in showers, this is almost like a commitment. And you see Showstopper already being used, trying to barrel her way onto site with those with the satchels. Does not find anybody, but KK finds 2 for herself, shuts that down. Spike is down. But bodies are falling, and it's now just up to Lynn on her Blade Storm. Dodges that Showstopper in the meantime, trying to see if they can get stop that defuse. Stops KK. Triple kill on Lynn. She's still trying to go at it. Unfortunately, Sophia finds her and will get that defuse. She's going to tie the game.
Oh, I think we have a rivalry started here, because last round, Lynn took out Sophia as the last kill. And this round, Sophia got her comeuppance. Or, that's the wrong way. Lynn got the comeuppance from Sophia. But yeah, no, that was a nice round. We have a tied game. As we were talking about earlier, I'm fairly certain this is going to be a pretty close match all the way down to the end.
Yeah. Definitely.
Lots of hopping going around.
Trying to hold like those post plant positions when you have to deal with, Showstopper, Blade Storm. Just it gets a little difficult, and I think that's where the struggle is, just because you kind of just can't hold the site knowing that, oh, Showstopper is used, so I need to move or I'm gonna die.
Yeah, that was a great use of ultimates from Weebo to try to get people out of their normal. Oh, sorry. Try to get people out of their like actual positioning.
Yeah. This battle onto showers. It not Han loses her battle, but does get trades. Clefairy picks everything up, and they will use that neural theft to get the rest of information of where the rest of the teams are. And look at that. A is clear. The rest of the Eggnogs running in, trying to see if they can get that spike down, but
cage triggered.
The rest of Team Weebo already on the rotation.
Spike planted.
Yeah, and here comes Lynn with her op.
Yeah. Through the teleporter, coming in from the flank. But Lisha, Sophia, and KK kills on their own, and now that spike's already being defused. I don't think they realized that Serendipitops was not on site. Kind of stopped it for a bit, but eventually we'll get that.
Yeah, and you notice
very
they had
clean retake.
With 3 people up. KK didn't even hesitate to just hold down the defuse button on that, which really puts a timer on. Or put a timer on Serendipitops to try to get in there to stop the defusal.
Out of charges.
Exactly.
A lot of people kind of think that like you go in, you boop the bomb, but you don't actually defuse immediately. But when you have that many people up, you might as well hold it down and give them a shorter timer to have to come and face you guys. Looks like everybody's over on B site right now. Could be a pretty aggressive execute if they decide to continue here.
Lisha does spot some bodies out along with that operator. But Lynn trying to see if she can get someone with her own. And she does win that matchup.
But they don't know Sophia's there.
Oh, they do not. She finds one and another. What was supposed to be an advantageous opening for Eggdogs now forces them to rethink that position and that play, and now they are rotating themselves onto A side.
Yeah, it looks like Weebo's prepared for that. They have 2 already over here on A.
And every single one of them does have their ultimate up as well. Every single one of Team Weebo. So right now, they're just waiting patiently because, and there it is, the spike does come down because it is up to Eggnogs to make sure that they get that spike down. Silverin finds another with a shock bolt and now starts to use Hunter's Fury, hoping to clear people out, but they eventually just catch them on the flank. Sophia takes out 2 for a quadra for herself.
Yeah, that was a really nice round from Sophia. I feel like she was just kind of in, for all of those kills, just in a place where Eggnogs were not expecting her.
Yeah.
First by the teleporter there on B long, and then second coming in from the flank to the defusal site. Really good round from her. But we're going
6
in.
on the board.
Yep.
Placing swarm grenade.
Utility. Once again, Killjoy just sitting. She is back at B, dropping all of her utility there. And looks like Eggdogs kind of want to go back to their comfort right now, which is a default. You're once again seeing It's Not Han and Clefairy just making their way onto showers, getting that orb. And everybody else just making noises on the other side of the map. They do take out that turret.
Yeah, it looks like they're making enough noise over there that Weebo isn't sure which site to rotate to, so they're just gonna kind of stay in their positions, see what's going on.
Yeah. Plenty of time. Like they've expended some of Killjoy's utility. One of the mollies has been used. Turret is on a timer at the moment, and with that noise, they've distracted them enough, and they are rotating in. 4 of the team is already just sitting outside of A. Smokes are gonna come out, and on that count, they're just gonna go, let's push it. But that is a huge paranoia. Does hit a few of those players. Silverin once again attempting to see if she can catch anybody with the shock bolt. Does not, and Itnot Han does take out a point. Lisha evens it out for both sides, and now you hear Itnot Han. Oh, sorry, Sophia using her Empress and a triple kill on Lisha. They are so strong. Make that a quadra on Lisha right now. Making sure that they get this. Sophia cleans everything up, and that's a 7-4 for Team Weebo.
Oh, I thought Lisha was going to get the ace there.
I know.
She was standing there. I think
Spikes
she did
being
actually
diffused.
see... Yeah, she did see Lynn up there. Too bad. But a 4K is nothing to, rub your nose in. It's still a very good round for her.
Yeah. I think for a lot of players, when it comes to competitive, kill secured. All that matters. Round secured, get that win.
Yeah, none of this silly, like, oh, let me get the ace kind of stuff that you see in unrated.
Clean operator opening from Sophia. Manages to take down Lynn, who usually does the operating on their side. I don't know if she had one at that round, only because I do believe Team Eggnogs are a little money poor after a few rounds lost in a row. But they've lost
the last 4.
Yeah. Echidna with that pick on Itnot Han, fully aware that Spike is down, but not really committing to hold it. But you see that information being shared. The rest... Oh, okay, I was going to say, Team Weebo were about to rotate the full team, but they know not to do this, so they're leaving 2 here, but they are putting 3 on A in the meantime.
Yeah, even though she wasn't able to defend the spike there, it was really good information to get, like, hey, it's on this side at least. Yes. And we know that they have very limited time to get on site now.
Yeah. Less than just 20 seconds left. They have to get that spike down, but they are dealing with Echidna just killing everybody through her smokes. Triple kill. KK finishes it out. And that's 8-4 for Team Weebo at the half.
Switching sides.
Yeah, Echidna getting that information early on in the round really helped them win that one. Because, like, I think there was only, 38 seconds left or so when that spike got dropped. It was very unlikely that Eggnogs was going to go over to B site at that point. So they were able to kind of mentally prepare and get everybody in position for an A take. But 8-4 at the half, swapping sides. Curious to see how the rest of this goes.
Same. And they are going to have to face the Cypher utility for this switch instead of the Killjoy. And it just kind of comes down to how they play around that. That's one of the beauties of the race, though, is that she's going to be able to push through with her utilities and hopefully try to burn through some of the... But in the meantime, Team Weebo making their way slowly outside of B.
Yeah, it looks like they're being fairly cautious here.
Mm-hmm.
Cover going out.
I think Serendipitov does spot some bodies up in Hookah. In the meantime, she throws her smokes down, hoping to see now if she can get a kill, but Echidna wins that duel. Bodies are dropping. And on the retake, Team Weebo are gonna to deal with 3. Ellie Twitches managed to take one out. Oh my goodness, and the Molly as well.
And the frenzy for the
Silverin.
final.
And that frenzy secures that first round at the half for Team Weebo.
All right. Not going to get too melancholy yet because, as we saw in the first half, pistol rounds aren't really Eggdog's thing. But let's see what they can do here. It looks like they're actually all going to buy up, getting some SMGs on the board. Oh, no, we're on... I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I lied.
that Team Weebo is...
My colors
is
never
gonna
switched,
be
so I got confused.
And it looks like they're going to try and kind of do a similar play. You see 4 of Team Weebo right now pushing their way on to B. The Recon Bolt. And Molly's already trying to clear out the important sites, and it not Han even having to face that trick. But manages to take out KK in the meantime. Body's fallen. And that spike is now being planted. Oh my goodness, Lynn just like kind of dashed, trying to dodge those grenades in the meantime, but now she's all on her lonesome. She manages to even it out.
Woo!
Finds another with a triple kill. And gets the defuse. Puts in a point for Eggdogs right there.
That was
Very
a
beautiful
wonderful
round.
round. Got a little nervous when she tailwinded right into that raised blast pack. But
I believe that was her teammates, but I mean it still does some damage. I mean either way, yeah, she manages to like kind of just be on the border of those paint shells, finds kills, and with that aggressive play, secures the round for her team. I mean, she's just built a little different, you know.
yeah, it looks like Weebo has decided to kind of split it up a little bit. Not quite a full default setup here, but maybe poking at the short sides of each site.
Yeah. Looks like both teams are opting to, I guess, like kind of like a bonus since they have one for each pistol round. Neither one have chosen to upgrade into SMG or into rifles. Everybody's still opting for SMGs or soft armor or light armor. And
Yeah, I mean,
in the meantime, Lynn and Ellie cleaning up short right now with spike control. And the rest of Team Weebo trying to see if they can reclaim it in the meantime. It is sitting next to teleporter, so you just run and gun and go through. But no, it not Han says, no way, Jose. Triple kill onto Ellie. Strong round for her. Eventually does secure it. And that's 6 points on the board for Eggdogs.
yeah, I think we saw that in the last game as well on this map, where if the bomb goes down short, it's going to be really hard to recover that for the attacking team. And we saw it there again. Like, there wasn't much. I don't think Inkaida had any smokes or anything to kind of like help them get the bomb. So it was kind of a losing situation for the last two standing there.
Yeah. But Team Weebo trying to see if they can play everybody all with rifles, and you are seeing an operator onto Lynn, but they're gonna play aggressive over here. Trades for both teams. Still a 4v4 as they try to make their way onto B site. But that smoke, and they're gonna have to deal with some Clefairy utility on that Cypher. They do take the teleport. But Lynn, expecting it already, picks out Sophia. Oh, that doesn't feel good for them. It just already slowed them down instead of just them running through. Now they're kind of trying to figure out, well, do we take it short? Go back B? There's still time. 50 seconds on the clock, but you're a woman down.
Yeah, it looks like... I was going to say maybe we'll get another teleport, but...
Ooh, Lisha does spot Lynn and hidden. Cleans out Ellie in lamp.
30 seconds left.
Spike still not down. They know that there's somebody there.
One enemy remaining.
Wow. Just like that, Spike is down and numbers are in favor of Team Weebo. Patience does pay off. Attackers. Picks up that kill, 10 points for Team Weebo.
Yeah, I think what you just said there was like really important. They were so patient there, especially when they were at a disadvantage, and it worked out well for them because having Lynn stay on A site waiting for that teleport was perfect on Eggdog's side. That was like a really good play, really nicely done from her. She got that first pick, but then for most teams that kind of would mess them up a little bit. But for Weebo, they just decided to slow things down, got a little bit more patient with everything, and were able to come back and win the round.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now it's looking a little scary. Team Eggnogs have to play a little safe. They are on our save round right now. Oh, but Clefairy with that opening kill manages to find someone with that shotgun. But I mean, that's just the trades for both teams, and we're looking at a 3v3 as that spike eventually will be planted onto
Spike
B site.
planted.
And Eggnogs hoping to see if they can get a retake with the few utilities out there. Oh, that Sheriff does take it out,
Player
Echidna.
standing.
But Lisha and KK. Rifle's so strong. Lynn trying to see if she can do her magic over here. But faces 2. Does not find the 1v1 that she was hoping for.
Yeah, especially with
11
a ghost, she
points,
really
Team
needed
Weebo.
those 1v1s.
Mm-hmm.
So we're a point off of match point here for Team Weebo. They've got all of their ultimates up.
Ooh, yeah.
Just all of them. They're just waiting. They've just been holding them for these last couple of rounds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We
But
are seeing
everybody can have
2
guns.
available. Yeah, 2 available for Team Eggdogs. Eggnogs make it 3 if Clefairy finds a kill for herself. Then she's at 6 out of 7. But Ellie, nice clean kill, makes that triple kill onto short and spike control now.
Oh, yeah. This is
huge
wonderful.
picks for her. Trying to see if they can find somebody with that
enemy
showstopper in the meantime, but Lynn, surprise headshot from the back, and Sophia gets that trade though on the Empress. Still very
have the
scary. A 3v1 with a Reyna Empress, scary. You don't want to give her those kills that they'll just reset that ability for her. Clefairy. Ooh. Nerves as she sits in hookah right now, finds that kill onto Sophia, stops any attempt of getting that spike down. Eggnogs take that round.
Nerves of steel on that girl. Most people probably would have run out of hookah at that point, trying to wait for the rest of their teammates to come over.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good for her though. That was a good kill.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, having Ellie Twitches get that 3K right off the bat, the spike down, that really got the round going for Eggnogs.
Yeah.
They're bringing it back. Wait, I shouldn't say that. I cursed the last team that I said something
The
for.
caster jinx.
Here.
It looks like Eggnogs are trying to see if... Oh, finds the kill. If not Han opening as the rest of Team Weebo trying to make their way onto B site. Clefairy gets one of her own. Make that 2. They're just making it really hard for Team Weebo to try to push their way through. Oh my goodness, that smoke kill.
Those ones always make me mad, but
Mm-hmm. Lynn sitting on the aggressive position here, trying to see if she expecting teleports from the other team, and I know they're kind of thinking about it.
they could do it
Trying to
fairly
make any
easily.
delays. Yeah, They could, but it looks like they're trying to still make their way onto B. Silver and it's Ellie in the back, and they are going to get their way onto side. 30 seconds left. Serendipitov sitting there patiently at elbow. Takes out her doppelganger, but that spike is down. And it's up to Silverin to see if she can hold it. Oh, not realizing Lynn is already in hookah. And that's a defuse and a point for Eggdogs.
Yeah, I feel like she didn't hear the teleporter go off, so was not expecting anybody to be over in hookah.
Right.
That was a really good setup, though, from Eggnogs, keeping Lynn over on A site just in case that teleport went off again. And then having her come in on the flank. That was it was very well done from them. Bringing it to 11-8 now. And it looks like Weebo maybe is a little bit wary about going back over to B side. And is looking to push on the A site to see what they can get done over there.
Mm-hmm. Every single player from Team Weebo right now are posted up right outside of cap. But look at It Not Han aggressively pushing hookah. Did not find anybody. That's why that's an immediate rotation for the rest of her team, knowing that it is not going to be B. And that spike is down as they try to push their way through. Eggnogs cleaning house right now. Great read from them.
Yeah, and that was a 3K for Lynn there with the op on A site. I don't think Team Weebo is going to be going there again, at least not all stacking A short. But as you were saying, that was wonderful information from It Not Han, coming out of hookah, seeing nobody, and then continuing to push to take more of the map away, just trying to kind of figure out where the team might be sitting. That was really good teamwork from them.
Like you said, the rest of Team Weebo sitting outside of B. It Not Han getting that read, unfortunately gets taken out by Sophia. Reyna on Reyna crime right there. She was trying to see if that information for her was going to be beneficial, but instead, that pays it for it with her life. The rest of Eggnogs are already making their way on site, but numbers are not looking so great for them as they're gonna have to do a retake. 2 women down.
Spike planted.
And the rest of Team Weebo already on the hunt. The fairy gets spotted. Lynn on the operator does finally take out Elisha.
Last player standing.
And Molly, not enough. She has to face the wrath of Sophia. Ellie Twitch is stuck back here. Can't go through the Molly. Trying to see if she can maybe get a kill in the meantime. All of the utility going up, but she's gonna have to face 2 and not enough. On deck right now for the win. You're looking at Team Weebo sitting at 12.
Yeah, that was a really nice use of utility there from Team Weebo, knowing that she was back there in connector. It just spamming all of that utility to keep her there, not letting her come forward, not letting her get past to go over to elbow. That was really well done from them defending that plant.
Definitely. Yeah, if that was me, I'd just be throwing my mollies on the spike. Like, what else am I supposed to do?
Yeah, you don't normally think of using them kind of that aggressively when you're playing Killjoy.
Mm-hmm. That's the difference between competitive players like them and competitive players like me. Looks like Team Weebo kind of opting to do the same thing, sitting outside, postering up on to B site right now, trying to see if they can spot something. Meanwhile, the rest of Eggnogs still posted on the outskirts of A, and it might actually work out in their favorite Team Weebo, making their way onto A site right now. Oh, choosing to circle back a little bit, and now kind of slowing that down as Lynn manages to take the opening kill with that operator. And she's gonna have to do the dance, try to avoid that Hunter's Fury, and successfully will do so, but in the meantime, the rest of Team Weebo trying to push their way through. Not enough in the meantime. Lynn, once again, strong showing. Triple kill for her.
Yeah, that was a really good defense from Eggdogs, Eggnogs. I love that we can see chat. But yeah, that was a really strong defense from them. They set 3 up on B, kind of expecting that maybe they would come this way. And I think that Weebo was going to go to A, but then the Omen all got stopped from somebody telling them that there was somebody still on A. And there was a little bit of indecision there, and I think that just kind of really messed with them.
Yeah. Lynn, once again, with that operator, managed to take out 2, has forced to teleport her way out to safety in the meantime. But the rest of her team, trying to see if they can hold something down. Clefairy finds one. Serendipitov finds another. And Echidna all on her lonesome now with that spike, trying to see if she can get that spike and the win for Team Weebo. But Team Eggnogs very hungry right now. Don't want to let that happen. Oh no, but they're creating 1v1. So close. Echidna with the triple. Smelled it. Couldn't. I was going to say couldn't have dealt it, but you know. 12-11. Team Eggnogs.
Mixing up your phrases there a little bit. But yeah, no, Eggnogs is coming back. This is wonderful to watch. One more round and we go to overtime, or the game's about to end.
Yeah, this is the pressure point right now for both teams, knowing that you either get a win or you secure yourself a couple more rounds to maybe get the win for yourself.
Yeah, I think Eggnogs is probably in a better headspace here, having won those last 2 rounds. They're probably high on morale right now, whereas Weebo might be a little bit more timid. As we're seeing, they're pushing a little bit slowly here onto A site, trying to get some information.
And look at the way they're positioned. Silverin with that drone is not going to spot anybody, because look at the way Team Eggnogs, they've been playing it this way for the last few rounds. They leave A site open and everybody else is just posted up in showers instead. They allowed Team Weebo free entry onto A site. Lockdown is now in play. And I'm curious to see if this strategy from Team Eggnogs will work out in their favor. Spike goes down. Empress is used by Itnot Han, and now pressure is on from Team Eggnogs on the retake, trying to see if they can get that diffuse. Ellie Twitches opens it up, pushes their way through the showers.
1 enemy remaining.
Wow. Oh my god. Quick body trades left and right. This is going to overtime as Serendipitov closes it out, and they're going to get the diffuse.
It's because I didn't say let's go to overtime. I didn't jinx anybody this time.
Very smooth.
Overtime.
All right, so
Very
we're switching
smooth play
sides.
for the
Yeah.
Eggnog.
That was, I honestly wasn't sure that strategy of just putting 2 in showers and leaving the rest of the site open, I didn't know that was going to actually pay off for them. It's really like counterintuitive to basically every other strategy you learn in this game when you're on defense. But it worked out well for them. That was really kind of cool to see that strategy come out the way that it did.
I liked it. It did not allow Team Weebo any entry frags as they made their way onto site. They used lockdown, which would not have caught anybody. It would have pushed everybody out onto those borders anyway. So it's just the confidence that Team Eggnogs had on their retake, and trusting that they'd be able to get those important picks as they secure the site. And there you go.
Yeah, but Eggnogs is back on attack now, where we did see that Weebo did get the better of them for a good number of rounds. So
yes,
I'll have to see here if they can make this work for them so that they can I feel like most of the time when you're on bind and you go to overtime, whoever wins their attack round first is pretty set up to win the overtime.
Scary. Oh, Lisha finds Lin opening up. But Ellie and Eggnog gets bodies of their own, and it looks like Team Weebo sitting at down to 2, trying to see if they can do the retake as that spike is eventually go down. KK finds 2. She is so low on health though, but she wants to see if she can clutch this for the team. They do spot her on the back. Ellie twitches on a triple kill. Eggnogs at 13.
Switching sides.
Yep.
Match point.
This is when it gets very confusing for casters because they switch sides every round. But yeah, so Eggnogs, 1 up on the board. They need to have this defense down solidly, and they can take the match. So it looks like we're going to see the same strategy that we saw going into that last round before the overtime, where the Reyna and the Raze here are just going to go sit in showers.
Yep, but that's been read. Team Weebo says we lost to that 2 rounds ago, but look at that easy early pick from Eggnog. Information now aware that Spike was in showers. Forces the movement from the rest of the team, but bodies are dropping. It's a 3v3.
I have the spike.
Did Lynn glass cannon it? She did.
Yeah, she did. Trying to see, expecting like some sort of flank from her end, but that spike is finally gonna go down. Serendipity does spot Sophia in the meantime. Still even numbers for the retake and the hold.
Oh, that would have been a great paranoia for Serendipity.
Yeah. She does tag. She does tag one. And they're trying to find her. They're trying to seek for the win. Serendipity shaking that camp, knowing round secured, win secured for them. GGs are called.
The spike is diffused.
Eggnogs. At the overtime. Defeats Team Weebo.
Yes. That was such a close match. I'm so happy that we had a close match that went to overtime and I didn't jinx it. So Jess will have to be jealous because I jinxed it when we were casting together in the last match.
Oh,
but,
no.
Yeah. Caster's curse. I should know better than to say anything about overtime. But I get excited about it, so I want to say it. Anyways,
Yeah,
that was our round 3. So exciting to see in overtime. I really loved watching those 2 teams play together. I think they were very evenly matched, even if they chose Bind as the map to play on. But it looks like we are going to be going into round 4 next. That's going to be, you're going to stay on here, and I think Jess is coming back to return with you.
Yes, I will be here with Jess. It'd be fun. I am very excited.
All right, so I think we're going to cut to a 6-minute break here, allow everybody kind of on the production side to get some more water and get prepared for the next couple of matches coming up. So we shall see you guys soon.